referee is from Turkey, Ahmed Çakar. It's Brazil in their traditional yellow and blue, Ghana in their change strip of white. This is the final of the 7th World Youth Championship for the FIFA Coca-Cola Cup. Ahmed Çakar, a doctor who's 30 years of age, the youngest official of the 15 here. He's a microbiologist, only the best in this marvelous occasion. Brazil versus Ghana, by common agreement, the two best sides of the 16 who started here in the first place. The first under-20 attempt for Ghana. For Brazil, the outstanding nation at this level, their 4th final, and they're looking for their 3rd win. Both sides capable of attacking, exciting football, and made up of players of highly individual skill. And it started at frantic pace, and there's a free kick. On paper, this is the perfect finale on a sultry, wet, early autumn night here in Australia. But these occasions don't always go according to script, although that one goes to script there according to the defence. Expectation here sometimes dominated by nerves and wariness. The first 20 minutes on a pitch that has taken rain and has a little bit of zip on the surface will be very important. So we have Asari wearing 5 on that left-hand flank for Ghana, such a talented player, and one of their 3 full internationals. Here's Nemo, the number 3, a slight figure, brought in instead of the other Asari, Emmanuel, who was given a bit of a runaround by England in the last one. Here's Adriano, stocky, chunky, good right foot, big driver. Kata on the right-hand side, play on. And no, a yellow card. Banini with a yellow card within the first few seconds of this game. A driving run by Adriano and a late challenge. As a lot of experts felt, this Ghana side can be run at. England perhaps proved it in the second half, but Banini proved that he was perhaps, although the oldest player in this side, is suffering from a little nervous tension here. That was a late challenge. Every Ghanaian player coming back to help goalkeeper Ben O. Now, is this Gian with the left foot, or is it Adriano? It's usually Adriano. Adriano drives, it's a good one, and a stinging drive into the arms of the goalkeeper. These two sides, of course, met in a classic encounter in the under-17 World Championship in Italy 2 years ago. 6 of this side were playing, and 3 of the Brazilians were playing. Ghana won by 2-1. But this is a different era, and Brazil say they're a much stronger side. Ahinful with Okono gone into the middle. It's a good clearance by Hermes, picked up by Adriano through to Gian. Adriano coming again. Gian going for this one. Gian forcing his way through. Good defensive play. He could have tackled too early. Now Nemo to Ahinful. Gets through the challenge by Jan. Dua does well, but 2 tackles evaded. The 3rd, they got them. And Brazil, as we know, can defend. And they were tight there. There was no space for Augustine Ahinful. Akono into a little bit of trouble. Kate closed down quickly by Asari. Threaded through to Marcelino, lovely ball. Marcelino goes for the return. Has he got the pace to beat Gago? It was a useful ball, but a little bit too deep. 3 against 1 there by Ahinful. No, Ahinful's on the left-hand side. That was Dua coming back to help. Good break now to Jan. Adriano, Jan's gone through the middle. Out comes Jan again, he's got there. It's a goal! Brilliant play by Brazil. Jan with a lovely pass through, and they're back in it. And the reply from Brazil was top quality. We didn't see much of him in the first half, but what a ball. Again, the give and go. Adriano holds it up, waits. The run is on. He darts into the space. Goalkeeper comes, he's got to get there quickly. A little stab, and it's in the net. 1-1. What superb play by Adriano, who is now going to Switzerland. The timing of that pass was top quality, but here come Ghana again. And a superb way for Brazil to get back into this contest. Did the goalkeeper need to come? Well, he probably did. Here they come again. Foul on the edge of the area. No. Carry on. And at the beginning of the second half, it's a Brazil 1, Ghana 1. Free kick there. Now Bruno, we might see more of him supporting Kate on the right-hand side. And he's got by Asare. They give people medals for that. But picked out nicely by Nemo. The pace will now go into overdrive. Hermes in for Adriano. Not a good return this time. A little bit too quick. Hermes doesn't give up, but nor does Nemo. That's a free kick. And it's not going Ghana's way. And the English got a goal, remember, at the beginning of the second half in the semi-final, and rocked the Ghanaians a little bit. But this is 1-1 now. This is a totally different story. And the brothers Leal trying to get a couple of points out there. Well, it's a difficult angle, but that won't inhibit Adriano possibly from having a go with the right foot. Jan on the left foot. They're ducking and diving around in the penalty area. Adriano goes for it. Juarez was coming in dangerously at that far post, and that wasn't far away. That was beautifully timed. And there's no doubt about the side on top here. Goalkeeper struggling. Juarez didn't quite get there. If you count the goalkeeper. Asare coming back here, finding Akonor quickly. Akonor goes down the left-hand side. Bruno's not at him. Inside the fullback will be a good ball. He gives it to him. Akonor can get in there. Ahin fought, and that was a good header by Juarez. If he'd have picked out Ahin fall in the middle, they'd have been in terrible trouble. Now, Asare, Akonor. It's Ghana coming back now. Akonor. Well blocked. Ooh, not totally well cleared though. And for once, Dua couldn't control it. Just getting the official attendance of 40,000, noise like 80,000. And it's Ghana coming back into this contest. Gago. We'll give goalkeeper Dida. Nelson Silva Jesus, his full name. 19-year-old, a lot of confidence. Plays for the Victoria Club in the Bahia State. And we've had some good goalkeepers in this competition. Dida, Watson of England, the American Cesar, and the Russian Alexandrov, but we've got some quality midfield play in this game. Now Adriano, forward goes Marcelino. Adriano, theatrical fall, but it's a free kick nevertheless. The game really has opened up here. That could easily suit the Brazilians. Quickly taken, but it wasn't well taken. On this touchline is Bruno getting some treatment as the game goes on. Referee turns, checks that he's not breaking any rules. He's back on the field of play. He didn't actually come off it. Oh, a little touch by Gian to Adriano. Forward goes Jan. Another fall. No free kick this time. Adriano muscles his way through. Adriano drives. Well, he's getting his sights down. Bring it down a couple of notches and we might have one on target. Kate goes wide on the right. Bruno is here helping him. Kate ducks and dives around in front, trying to get some space for his colleague. In the hole goes Marcelino. Little touch to Kate. Closed down quickly by Ahinful, and it's Ghana again. The shoot is on, and that's good play by Jan, the goal scorer. Jan has come in here, still got it, fighting hard, and a free kick on the edge of the area. And it's a physical approach by Brazil, and it's rattling Ghana, and it's rattling Fred Osomdodu. And a yellow card to Ado, I think. Or was it Kufo? It looks like Ado to me. But anyhow, it's symptomatic of the change in the quality of the game. A lot of things are happening on the edge of this area. Juarez gets a little bit of treatment and comes in with some instructions from the bench. Gian with the left foot, Adriano with the right foot. And the referee pushes away the man, and a chance there as the referee was still signalling to a Ghanaian defender to get away. He took the grip too quickly, says the Ghanaians, and I think he might be right. Adriano took it. The referee was still speaking to a Ghanaian. There's more protests here, and as a result of that, that's a yellow card for Kufo. Kufo gets a yellow one, so they're coming thick and fast. A corner away by Ado. 3 yellow cards for Ghana in this game. It's 1-1. They're losing a bit of cool, the young Africans. They're fighting, of course, Ghana for a continent as much as for themselves. Not the first African nation to get into this final. Nigeria, of course, in Saudi Arabia, lost to Portugal. And the next World Youth Championship is held in Nigeria. Oh, Juarez wasn't happy with that clearance. Bruno gets in on Ahinful. Ahinful stabs at that one. Lamptey too. There's some real physical contest here. The two sides would like to play it the Brazilian way, but there's 1 or 2 European challenges coming in. Bruno to Pereira. Good header away, picked up again by Ahinful. The challenge from behind by Gelson wasn't 100% friendly. Adriano trying to thread it through to Kate. Asari sticks with him. The foul, says the referee, by Kate. Asari protests, Banini protests, and he has to be fairly careful. Good break down the left-hand side. It's Ahinful through the middle. Goes Lamptey. There's a bit of shirt pulling in there. Whenever Lamptey gets anywhere near the danger area, somebody gets very close to them, and there's usually a handful of white shirt grabbed. Gago. Ado gets away from Gian's challenge. Space on the right, and he's got support again from Nemo. Dua is on that flank. Forward goes Ado. Ado here with a chance of a cross. A little bit deep. And Gago, oh, it's a good chance for Ado. He couldn't control it. That was a total miss-hit by Mohamed Gago, but these things sometimes add up to a little bit of magic. Banini clears. Will be picked up by Brazil. They're using it much more effectively and quicker. But that was a fine challenge by Nemo on Adriano. Still pushed quite a long way up front. Nice little turn using the available space, but a good recovery almost by Pereira. Cross comes Juarez. Nice play. Gian. Down the right-hand side goes Kate. Can he get into the hole? He's not quite quick enough even for that. Well, he knew he had support, Kufo. How well they link up in defensive positions. Super stuff. Now they're pressing forward. This is Lamptey. Now Gargo. There's players free on the right-hand side, 3 of them. This is Ado Dua on that right flank. Nemo is pushed forward, dragging a defender. This is Nemo now. And into the middle, which the goalkeeper just holds. A superb move. Kofi Nemo. Dua down the right-hand side. Now Dua cutting in. Looking for a return. Dua keeps going for this one. Good defending in the end. And Dua surely is offside. The first move was good, but he couldn't get back quite quick enough. But one of the things they're trying to impress here on the FIFA officials is that Africa should be worth more than 2 places in this competition. They have 3 in the Senior World Cup, but only 2 here. And if they can get the trophy, that might add strength to the argument. Brazil have other things on their mind. Good play by Kate. Kate cutting inside. Asari gets to him. This is good. Hermes tries to get to it, but Adriano and Gian missing their strike here. A clear opportunity for Brazil went begging. And it breaks, fortunately, for Ghana as a player goes down injured in midfield. Now 2 players go for this and they get in each other's way. Adriano had the better strike, Gian got in his way and the danger was gone. But anyhow, it's a free kick to Ghana at 1-1. Taken by Gargo. It's a little touch on, the goalkeeper comes out. It's a punch of sorts. Jan controls it. It's a dangerous one because Nemo's squeezing up on Gian, but they play it well. Superb stuff. Marcelinho. Keiko to Adriano. Little nudge aside by Marcelinho, who's much more involved, but Ghana, very athletic, get back into it and give it away. Hermes, good control, but was it necessary? And Juarez forced to put it out. So much in the balance here, there's much too much space for Ado. A little bit too strong. This is Ni Lamptey. Can they get a good cross in? It's 1 against 1 here and dangerous for Brazil. And Asari drives, but he was always at the wrong angle. Kate had gone there and Asari knew it, and for me that's a yellow card booking. Kate was on his way. Perhaps that's commonplace in Turkey, but it shouldn't be in a world final. Here we go again. Adriano to Keiko. Not good enough quite with a turn. It's Ado. A little bit of brilliance, an error, a bit of tiredness is going to turn this game. There's still time for a clear-cut result. Dua challenged by Jan, who's dropped back. Kufo now pushing forward, looking for the return. Kufo coming into it again. Kufo with a good drive. Zipping over this damp turf here in Sydney. Well, on that clock we have 10 minutes left. There might be a little bonus of extra time, but we've certainly had plenty of good value here as Ado drives forward through midfield. Nice little turn by Ni Lamptey out to Akonor. Lamptey's in there, but it's tight marking by a fairly low-key figure at the back, Gelson, but he's a fine player. Asari drops to Bruno, but they can't get it clear yet. Nice ball. Can Marcelino get forward? Asari's coming back. Marcelino wants support. He knows he hasn't got it. Comes back for a little space and time. Adriano fouled. Free kick. The player whose physical abilities weren't all that comfortable according to the coach, but here comes Keiko. Keiko with a fine challenge there. A corner. One or two people asking for a penalty, but there was never any chance whatsoever of a penalty there. Keiko driving forward strongly, fresh legs, getting behind the defence, and it means a corner for Brazil. Their third of this half. And less than 10 minutes of the game left. Jan to Keiko, he knocks it into a dangerous area, well away by Asari. Nemo, a little knock on. Forward comes Hermes. This is looking good. Marcelino and Adriano. And Gian holds it, tries to turn Adriano. And Ghana hold firm and get it away well. Ahinful on the right-hand side is Dua. Ahinful with Lamptey in the middle, using Akono on his left-hand side. Now it's Brazil's turn to get back and worry. Well played by Jan. How hard he's worked in these flank positions. The crowd don't like that, but I think it's a perfectly justified decision. Jan got himself between the man and the ball, and the Ghanaian went through it. Kate into trouble. Just stabs it through. He jumped at the Ghanaian. That's a free kick. But there's no maliciousness. Dua looking for Ado. Jelson gets it away to Kate. Knocked down to Keiko. Kate still got pace in reserve here. Adriano. Wide on the left is Gian. Not quite the physical presence to get it away, but the clearance wasn't good. And Gian gets it in the end. 4-2 Adriano, the space, but he's tired and he's quickly loses it. Still in the balance, this wonderful final. Akono. Too much. Picked off by Bruno. Marcelino to Bruno. Too much again for Adriano, who's really struggling physically now. Banini roars into the heart of midfield. Banini picks up the loose ball. What a goal he is. Ado. Stabbed away, but it's still Dua. Nemo on the outside. Dua over anxious, overhits it. Ahinful with the strike. Well, within a few hours, this arena will be turned back into a rugby league stage. But it's seen some high drama at the highest level in the round ball code here. The home of eastern suburbs and South Sydney in the rugby league code. But Brazil and Ghana have put on a real show for us here in this 7th World Youth Championship final. Keiko is fouled. And on our clock, we've got 5 minutes left. Bruno, one goal here surely will win it for either side. It's still cat and mouse. The pace has slowed a little bit. And I think Ghana are about to make a substitution. Forward. They come again. Ahinful to Akono. In the middle is Lamptey. But Great defending in the end by Gelson. The substitution about to be made here. Akonor is coming off. The man coming on is Boateng, who has been used as a substitute and has turned games in the qualifying tournament. We've got a couple of match winners against Egypt. He's a flyer on the right-hand side, and that's where he goes to. So watch out for Boateng, and he's going to get involved in here. Almost. Hermes. Oh, and it's picked up there by Nemo. In goes Ahinfo. Referee was in the way. Free kick anyhow. Well, unless somebody comes up with a winner in the next 3 minutes, we're going to go into extra time, and that means sudden death. So who can produce a trump card in these last few minutes? It's Brazil finishing stronger, but not by much. Bruno. There was a push there on the Ghanaian, so that's a free kick. Gago in a hurry to pump this one forward towards Ahinfo. Boateng wide on the right. There's a pull there, and that's bad play. And a yellow card for Young. Well, they've been pulling Lamptey's shirt for some time, but that was so blatant that the referee couldn't let that one go. He's worked hard in the defensive role, but I think that we can all acknowledge was overdoing it. But it gives Ghana a chance, and it's Gago to go for the big bang. It's deflected, and it's away for a corner. Now this is a problem or two for Brazil. Remember that in the under-17 championship it was 1-1 until Brazil conceded a goal, and Ghana won it 2-1. Are they going to concede here? Knocked into the middle, the goalkeeper stays on his line. What a narrow escape for Brazil from Osei Kufor. Kufor, I think he could see the target. He certainly beat the defender and he beat the goalkeeper, but it was wide of the post. Goalkeeper struggling. Nice turn. Forward goes Gian. Good play by Banini. Lamptey to Boateng. Boateng, the flyer, the fresh player. Well defended, but back he comes again. And it's Ado. Lamptey can't get a shot in. Gago picks it up. No foul. Brazil pick it up, break forward on the left-hand side. Now there's a chance of a break. Through the middle, there's a chance here now for Gian to wrap it up. Gian has won it in the very last minute. Brazil, 2-1. What an incredible finale. And the Brazilians leap with joy and burst into tears. Here. We are now into time added on. He hit that ball in the 89th minute and 50 seconds. What a pass by Marcelino. Gian is got behind the defenders. He can't hang about because he's being closed down, and it's a fine goal. What a ball from the captain. Again, catching the Ghanaians out on the counter-attack, but it was a superb finish, beaten on the near post, but still give the credit to the spirit and the quality of the Brazilians, and they've won it. Now, of course, the game has been held up. The referee is not allowing it to stop forever, because that will obviously play right into the hands of the Brazilians. But Ghana know really it's all over. Players are getting treatment, but it's only a matter of time now for Brazil. Adriano is coming off. It's really a time-wasting tactic, and Argel, a defender, is coming on. It won't make a lot of difference unless Ghana can produce something exceptional. He doesn't mind coming off. Argel is a defender and coming on for his first taste of this final, and he can lock it up. Brazil are only seconds away now from their third triumph in this championship, thanks to that superb goal by Gia. And what have Ghana left now? Have they any time left? Gian, the goal scorer, is admonished by the referee. So just when we looked as if extra time was coming up, they strike. Can they get it into a 2-2 situation and give themselves another half an hour? No, they can't. It's all over. Brazil have won it. Champions of Australia '93. Brazil with that last-second winner from Gia.
Had a calf injury and was only a sub, but Sweden's top striker Thomas Brolin was in their starting lineup. Antwerp, the oldest established